guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing the new Youth FX from Revlon Youth FX from Revlon. But first things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, for those of you who are new, welcome, and for those of you who are coming back, you did get a haircut. I know it's kind of short, but I'm trying to get used to it. So if you have any advice on how to style this Asian crazy looking hair of mine, please let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm still trying to get used to this short hair. My hairdresser just chopped it and now it's so short and I kind of miss my long hair, but I'm trying to make the best out of it. But first things first, before I really get started on the review, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it, so that way you can get notifications whenever I upload new videos, which I do a lot of beauty reviews and tutorials. So definitely check out my library of videos. They are there for you guys. I am also doing a $100 e-gift card giveaway from Sephora, so definitely check that out as well. I do have the newly released Youth FX collection from Revlon, and this is what they look like. So we're gonna test this out and I'm gonna show you the application and how this wears. But this collection is designed for mature type skin, but it can never be too early to use and take care of your skin. So I always advise people to use a precaution when it comes to really like taking care of your skin. But this is the Fill and Blur Primer for face and neck, and this is what it looks like. So this is a standard primer and it comes out like this. You press this little thing in the bottom and it comes out like this. So it has this nice gelatinous yellow thing going on. This is what it looks like when it applies on my hand. And it reminds me a lot of the Benefit Professional, but this one is kind of weird because it's a little bit more sticky on the skin. So I feel like whenever you use this, even with a different foundation, this thing will actually hold the foundation in place for you. And as you can see, it did blur out the lines on my hand right there, which is really nice. From what I remember, this one I believe was like $15.99. The one thing that I'm gonna say about this is that when you apply this and you rub this all over your face, it tends to have that residue of little balls forming. So I kind of don't like that for that reason. It's really weird. However, it does smoothens out the skin texture from when you apply it. Now the second product here is the Youth FX Fill and Blur Primer for your forehead. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a little serum, and this is what it looks like. It looks really weird, and you have that brush right there, and you're supposed to brush this on your forehead to fill the blur on your fine lines on your forehead. So this one is actually really cool. This is what it looks like. And this one is more on the liquidy side, and it feels really nice as well. So as you can see, it did blur out the lines on my hand again. So that is feeling super nice. And this one too. So it feels really nice. And this one is 0.5 fluid ounces, and they are retailing this for I think also $15.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond. And the direction on this is that you're supposed to brush this on your forehead, and then any wrinkles as well, you let it dry, and then you apply your foundation on top of it. The next product I have here is the Fill and Blur Foundation, and this is what it looks like. And this one is also supposed to dramatically transform the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Now this is what it looks like when it comes out. So it is very thick, as you can see. So that is the applicator. That's what it looks like. And the one that I'm holding right now is 240 medium beige. And this one is 1 fluid ounce. And this is also $15.99. So as you can see, this one is very thick, and it has a matte finish. The one that I got is actually a little bit lighter than my skin complexion. But that's what it looks like. And the last one I have is the Fill and Blur Concealer, and this is what the packaging looks like. So you have this button down here where you just press it to release the product on top, and you have this little spongy thing going on, and you apply it and draw it underneath your eyes. The one that I have here is medium because the light to medium is not there, but as you can see, that one is very, very light. And the consistency of this is actually really light as well, but it does blur out the lines on underneath your eyes. So that's what it looks like. Hi guys, what is up? I'm just checking in with you to let you know how this foundation is holding up. The foundation oxidized from when I applied it this morning. However, there's a lot of things going on my face, guys. Looking closely over here, you can see that there's a lot of bumps that are being accentuated on my face, and that's not a really good sign, especially if the foundation is supposed to blur out those textures. Also, my smile lines are being accentuated as well, and yeah, there's a lot of things going on here, guys. And also the pores over here on the sides of my nose are really bad. There's a lot of bumps going on, and this foundation is so sticky. So when you wear this throughout the day, it's just gonna be all sticky hell on your face, and it's kind of annoying to have a foundation like that, especially if you're wearing this throughout the day. It's just annoying. You can also see a little bit of redness around my nose area, so that right there. So yeah, I mean, my forehead area is still looking good, but other than that, like, everything else is going down the drain, and I don't like this foundation already. I will check back with you in a few hours when I get home to just give you a full debrief on how this makeup is holding up. All right, I will see you in a little bit. All right, guys, it is now 5:47 p.m. and I just gotta tell you, I want to take off this foundation. It is ridiculous. It's starting to dry up my skin, especially around the mouth area, and this is just so heavy. It feels really heavy on my face for some reason, and that's really not a good thing. And it's starting to wear off, like, around this area of my forehead and around here. And then around my nose, this foundation started clumping up, which is really not good. Underneath my eyes, it's doing the same thing. I see a little bit of creasing, especially on my fine lines around my eyes, and it is a no for me. So all in all, would I recommend this foundation? Absolutely not. I don't feel like this foundation will work for you if you have a dry skin. But if you are somebody that has an oily skin, this might actually work for you because it does have a nice matted finish to the face. Also, the primers, I feel like you can just get away with one. I feel like this one, the one with the one that I used as my forehead primer, you can also use this as a face primer. The feeling of the face primer is actually really weird. When you first apply it, it feels like it has some grain building up, and it did look really nice at first, but I don't think that it really held the foundation really nicely. So that is my biggest concern. The consistency of the concealer is really light, and I just feel like I could get a concealer that is a little bit better than this one. I didn't see much of covering my under eye dark circles. The fine lines underneath my eyes is really coming out, and it's not a good thing. So unfortunately, this collection didn't really work for me. The only thing that I would probably recommend would be this one right here, primer that I used on my forehead. But even that, for the price that it is, I feel like you can get away with just going to Sephora and getting an actual primer and then use it all over your face. Alright guys, here is my review. Let me know if you guys are going to get these products or not, and I will see you guys again in my next one. Have a great day.